All right, so who doesn't like a crackling fire on a cold winter day? Well, at least it's not raining today. So let's talk just a little bit about injury, not prevention, but coming back from injury. So 2 years ago now, almost to the day, I started having knee issues after training for a marathon, doing my long pavement runs, and that's what did me in. And so many people I know are having some serious knee operations, and I haven't gone that route. I've just been really, really careful getting treatment, chiropractor and traumal injections. And I'm just getting back to it now. It's been about 3 months that I'm about up to 1 hour now. I started just with 15 minutes, built up to like 30 minutes, so just very gradual. But the key to the whole thing for me, I believe, was the hill work. So let's just talk about that for a moment. So going downhill, I noticed was problematic. Even a little bit of downhill. Sometimes I'd go for a 2 hour hike. I wasn't even running; it was just walking, and it would be problematic. So, what I did was I started getting on the treadmill at the gym, getting an incline. And by the way, I told my chiropractor about this. He said, "Yup, uphill is gold when you're recovering." So long as I was running uphill, or even running on the treadmill, which is quite forgiving without the incline, for short little stints, 15 minutes, I was fine. So now I can do a longer shift on the treadmill or hills. I do hill repeats, hill sprints, and I actually run down the hills backwards, so there's no pressure on my knees. So I'll go down the hill backwards, up sprinting as hard as I can, so speed, no problem. And the other thing that we really should talk about is AstroTurf. Anywhere where there's an artificial field, it's very forgiving. You can feel it when you're running. It's just like running on the beach, which we'll get to in a moment. So hills, uphill only, AstroTurf, and the last thing is hard packed sand at a beach. So any sand beach that you're going to sink into, not good. But if it's hard pack, pretty much the same as the AstroTurf. You can run with impunity, and you really have to think about your running style as well. Even though you've got a soft surface, you want to be hyper vigilant as to your foot strike. And do you have a proper foot strike? If you don't know anything about that, you should definitely inform yourself if you've had any knee issues. So the foot strike, and of course what is on your feet. So you not only want top of the line runners that have maximum absorption, a brand name, not something from Walmart. Sorry, Walmart. You want something high quality, but the insoles that I get are made right here in Victoria. They're $30 for a pair, and they're just fantastic for absorption. Don't remember the name brand, but contact me if you want more details. So that's it for today. Not on injury prevention, but the long road back. And it's so important if you're in the dog business that all systems working efficiently. Any injuries, you got to make sure that you got some solid system in place to ensure success. Over and out.